Welcome to the Roadhouse Podcast. Traversing the deserts to find an oasis. Out to the left-hand side, what do you see? Roadhouse, Winnie D's, today. In search of the mystical flames located at the base of Mount Hood, combined with the ancient ice crystals at the top of the mountain. Located deep in the caves of truth, are you willing to hear what the walls of these caves have to say? Through the walls of water, down the forest path. How else are we gonna get to the promised destination? Jumping up and down, gotta dodge all these rocks and boulders. Yeah, buddy, let's rock and roll. Get the show on. Roadhouse. Enjoy the show.
What's cooking, Roadhouse Mafia? Welcome to the Roadhouse Podcast,
the most natural podcast.
I'm your host, Roadhouse, and Winnie D's in the house with me, and...
I feel like I should have a tagline, like, what's up? Well, I guess, what's up, figures?
Dude. Yeah, this tagline changes, but that is the tagline.
That's my tagline?
Can you do Chewbacca?
I can, actually.
You can?
I have a funny story. This guy, it's really fucking funny. So this guy broke up with this lady, and he posted like these posters around town saying like, "Oh, Chewbacca contest. Call this phone number and do your best Chewbacca impression. Winner gets $100." And the phone number on the thing is his ex's, like his recently. It's like his ex's. So there's like a news clip of like. This lady who's just like pissed, like, cause she's getting all these Chewbacca stuff, and she just like plays all these messages. It's like,
dude, I can't do it.
So good. That's such a good.
I can't do it at all. Not one bit.
You gotta roll, yeah. It's some people can't. Yeah.
Baby Squirrel sent me this video of this lady lost a bet with her husband, and so she had to wear one of those Chewbacca masks that make the sound while giving birth. So he is like recording her.
It makes the sound too?
Yeah.
I didn't know we had that technology.
I didn't know we had that technology either, but apparently the Pentagon found like
the way to
vehicles that were not made, that did not come from Earth or something.
UFOs?
Oh,
What?
dude, you haven't seen this story? I don't know too much about it. I've just heard about it, but I haven't looked into it. But yeah, are we going to find out about UFOs in our lifetime?
Well, UFOs
are real.
Yeah, because it's unidentified flying objects.
I mean, are we going to get like declassified reports from the CIA?
I think the Air Force is pretty candid. They were like, "Here's our here's our database of shit that we've seen. Take a look. We don't know,
dude.
Maybe you could help out.
No one knows. Like,
no one knows.
What is an alien? Like, if you think about it,
what is an alien?
like it's life form. Like, cause you know how Hollywood will portray like the little gray guys with the big eyes, the little
Meat.
Yeah, those little dudes.
E.T.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but an alien, it could just be like just floating matter, like like just a cloud of dust that like.
Very true. Yeah, that could be an alien. Well, yeah, an alien is just something. Pretty sure it doesn't have to be living.
I know they come from Mexico.
Something else, yeah.
those aliens.
A lot of aliens.
But yeah, hold on. Let me pull up this Pentagon story.
The Pentagon Papers.
Pentagon. It was like a alien vehicle that was not made from Earth. They said.
Interesting wording. Not made from Earth.
Are we gonna get an alien invasion? Like, have you seen Battle LA?
Was that a terrible movie?
It was a shit movie, yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
But like this big old spaceship just like comes and just parks on top of New York, like,
kind of like Independence Day.
Yeah,
and with Will Smith and
then they just control everybody. Because if aliens can come here from some alternate universe,
what do they
They
want?
clearly have good technology.
Yeah.
And they could absolutely fuck us up.
But is that what they want? Do you think humans would go to, like, let's say we had the possibility to go to some other planet that is exactly like ours, or like maybe like 1,000 years in the past, right? So there's still like there's life forms and there's like intelligent
full
life.
interstellar.
Full wolf.
Because you probably got to go through like a black hole, right, to get into another universe.
Okay, so that's the road. But like I'm saying, like hypothetically, let's say that like we've discovered this planet, we're gonna go explore it because there's like people that are like us out there, right? Or like there's life out there. Are we just gonna go there and destroy it? Do you think us as human beings, like we would just like go out there and destroy it, or do you think we'd be like, hey, what's up?
Dude, we'd fucking destroy it.
What?
Dude.
I don't think so.
Are you kidding me? Do you think
maybe on accident we would destroy
Hell
it?
no, dude. We've been turning the Middle East into a parking lot for like the last 30 years.
The Middle East is pretty full of deserts. It's pretty good for a parking lot.
Yeah, dude. A bunch of gravel. We gotta get some gravel companies in there, dude. But I think
it's ripe for a parking lot.
Like, it just. I think that strand of DNA that is built into every like human being that Command and Conquer. Like, think about back in those days. You get this village, you conquer them, or they're gonna conquer you.
Okay.
Unless you have like a peace treaty. So you go to this universe.
What about this whole peace thing? Like,
exactly.
We all want to live in peace. So there's the other strand of DNA, right?
Do you think if you pull up like me, Roadhouse, and Winnie on the fucking Apollo 69, like pull in, greetings, like walk off.
So I'll say greetings, and you'll be like, say fuck you.
Yeah, you know we're gonna pull up in a Tesla. Ewok.
Yeah, that's right.
Send us up there in
convertible,
the Tesla, bro.
convertible.
Yeah, pull up, bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, come out like two revolvers. What's up? What's cooking? Aliens, and they're like, whoa, aliens. Look at us. But then they would be like, like, you know, the door comes down and then all the smoke and it's just two ass bags, you and me. What's up, dude? Like Darth Vader mask. Dude, like, so we come from Chaz.
We like to party.
Formerly known as Chop. We like to party.
We like to fucking party, man.
Dude, they would have like laser beams on us. Like, who are these guys?
These guys fuck.
These guys fucking suck.
Oh. Maybe after a game of beer pong, they wouldn't be saying that.
Oh my god!
Because we would rock the world.
Beer pong becomes the international game of Galaxarius.
That would be hilarious if that, like, the Olympics. You know, like that would be so funny if like the game that unites galaxies is beer pong.
Oh, dude!
It'd be like
Post Malone's on it.
Is he trying?
Post Malone, I trademarked like a national beer pong league. He's in the process of getting it going.
There hasn't been a national beer. I thought there was a national beer pong league.
I think that's just in the fraternity circle.
Interesting.
But yeah,
beer pong unites all. That's something that that's so true.
And if you suck, dude, you suck. Get
under the table.
Yeah. If you don't make a shot, I don't care who you are.
Troll.
You could be 6'5", 280. Get under the fucking table, big guy.
Yeah. You better enforce that rule. That rule is the best rule ever.
Dude. And everyone that's played beer pong has been a troll once upon a time. If you try to bitch out and be a troll,
I have been a troll.
You're never playing again.
I have been a troll once. Just once.
I think I've been a troll.
Everyone's been a troll.
Quiz has been a troll. I got pictures of trolls, dude. Some people have folders of nudes. I have folders
John's
of trolls.
been a troll?
Oh, yeah. Hard troll. John is troll 24/7, dude. Yeah. I told him to come in. I was like, dude, where are you at, dude? He was sitting there watching fucking basketball at his sister's house. Boozy. Come on, dude. Boozy, come on.
Come on, we got a mic for you under the table.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. But
beer pong, the world uniter.
It is. And it like gets people hooked up. You know, put a little strip beer pong. Do not put liquor in the cups. Do not. Bad idea. Beer pong with liquor.
See, I would argue the amount of I know that that anybody has received due to beer pong, it's not as much as it's like it's not as much as you think it is. It's like somebody fucking doing a handbrake turn, And like because you think you're really cool looking at it, but
Yeah.
like people just don't give a shit.
And dude, and if you're winning, you're not getting no ass.
No,
you're
not,
if
'cause
you're
you
winning,
gotta
you're
go
just
back to the table.
Yeah, you're so full of testosterone, throwing fucking balls around, playing with all these balls.
Fuck you, yeah.
Just trying to out alpha guys. And then once you beat a guy, that guy leaves the table. He's like, I'm gonna go fuck your bitch, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you're over here distracted playing beer pong,
And you're just doing it all night.
and fucking Jake is over there just fucking going to Pound Town, US of A. Just so what are you
your
really
girl.
getting out of beer pong?
Very true. That's why I always try to like make it inclusive. When I play beer pong, I don't play to win. I play to have fun. So I usually choose a girl or somebody who's like really, shy. Try to get them out of their shell. And fuck. No.
And fuck.
No.
Hey,
It's
I'm
okay.
winning. Hey,
No, I don't. I don't. I do like to get the people who are like on the fringes and they're like maybe not that great, but I want them to have fun.
Oh, dude, that's how I was.
That's
I always
how I
try
was
to
fun.
talk to like everybody at the party.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The great equalizer.
I'm maybe like too nice to strangers. Like I am so nice, like people in public, like anyone, like waitresses, bank tellers, like people call me on the phone, like telemarketers. Dude.
Oh, hey, how's your
And
day?
but sometimes you want to be like, dude, you fucking idiot. Like, hey, give me manager. Give me your manager, dude.
Turn real quick.
Man, yeah, turn real quick.
Don't want to be on the bad side.
Not at all. But beer pong. Hey, do you have a partner? Oh, do you want to be my partner, babe?
to be my partner?
Oh, what's your name? What's your name? Man, I have not done like said those words to like another female in years.
Yeah, you're a married man.
Yeah.
I haven't asked.
grace.
I haven't said what's your major in a long ass time. It's kind of like the go-to, right?
Yeah, the icebreaker. Icebreaker.
You ask it before you ask someone's name. It's like, oh, what's your major?
Well, how many times have you asked? So if you guys don't know, Winnie D's is frat star 1,000. Woo! Yee.
Oh my god! Thank you.
2 schools? 2 school frat?
2 school friends. Yeah, I was so frat. Actually,
Did you just slide her right in when you got to the post?
I actually upgraded. Yeah, they actually like we need to take you national.
Ooh.
So yeah, I had to go.
Big time. Let's
Had to
go
go
big
up.
time.
I got upgraded.
Hell yeah. I completely lost where I was going with that, but
Frat?
yeah, had something to do with frats, but I guess
The
universe
Ellen
says
DeGeneres?
it doesn't matter. Ellen DeGeneres. I watched this video, and it was like, I guess, very conspiratorial. And
Okay.
it was something about Ellen in high school, or she was in high school. She was like 23, like really, because she was a comic way back in the day.
Yeah, she hadn't come out yet, probably.
Mhm, yeah,
She
not
was like-
out yet. She went to like a club with like her girlfriend and some other friends at the time, and she got in an argument with her girlfriend at the club.
Uh-huh.
And so her girlfriend was like, "I'm gonna go home," and she left the club early and died in a car accident on the
Whoa.
way home. And Ellen and her friends like apparently drove by, and Ellen like wrote this memoir. Like didn't realize that was her girlfriend's car when they drove by, and then like do you know what your girlfriend's car would look like? But I don't know. I don't know what the condition the car was in. So
That's
albeit,
true. Also, I mean,
She wrote this.
how long were
memoir.
they dating?
I don't know how long they were dating. Getting into the weeds of it, but she wrote out like this, like a sketch talking about. There's a video somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. But that sketch that she wrote, kind of talking about like losing her girlfriend and stuff, got her onto the Tonight Show. I don't know who the big guy was at that time. Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson?
Was it Johnny Carson?
He was around in the 90s. When did Johnny Carson die? I don't know. He was around in the 90s, though. Early 90s.
Regis ripped,
Another.
dude. He gone, dude.
Another
Hall of Famer.
golden Hall of Famer, man.
Regis is a Hall of Famer. Straight up talk show host. Was he ever in anything besides like, or not talk shows, but like game shows? Or was he talk shows?
He was just simply like an entertainer.
Yeah,
right?
just-
like he did.
Ryan Seacrest before Ryan
Yeah,
Seacrest. Dude.
for sure. Howie Mandel. Could you name a movie that Howie Mandel was in? I know he probably wasn't like one or two. But yeah, Ryan Seacrest. The Regis Philbins, the Howie Mandels.
I want to know. I think Ryan Seacrest is really creepy. I want to know what he's like.
What his voice really sounds like.
Come on, bro. Like, dude, I know you don't live your life walking
As
around.
peppy as that. Like,
yeah.
Let's take a look at Kelly Clarkson.
Just so motivated 24/7. That's like so Mormonish right there. You know, Mormons are always
Is he Mormon?
in the best people.
Is he Mormon?
No.
I wouldn't doubt it, though.
I don't think there's no Mormons in Hollywood, dude.
Who knows?
Hollywood's the devil, dude.
They could have escaped. There's so many good-looking Mormons. Like,
oh, yeah.
they're the
blondest shit with the bluest eyes.
The bluest
they all have
eyes.
blonde hair, blue eyes, dude.
And they're great people.
Yeah. Real nice.
Hard workers.
Fuck. Jack Mormons are my favorite, dude.
Jack Mormons.
The ones that break the rules. My dad had some Jack Mormons that worked for him. We did a big job in Redmond back in the day. And
was it a paint job?
No, not painting. It was like remodeling this big ass apartment complex. Or there's like townhouses.
Remodeling, okay.
Yeah. We got these local Mormon boys to come work for it. My dad needs some guys. They came. They were all like my age, a little bit younger. Mm-hmm. And then I remember on the weekend, I was like, I can't even remember their names, but they were the nicest boys. Two brothers and a cousin. Nicest boys, dude. I loved bullshitting with them. But I went to school with tons of Mormons, so I'm like, they're all fucking cool. And no Mormon ever done me wrong, dude. And I'm bullshitting with these guys. I'm like, oh, so how, like, because we would stay in Redmond, go home Friday, come back Monday. And I'm talking to the boys. I'm like, oh, what'd you guys do? He's like, oh, we drove up to the Butte and had some Coors Lights. And I'm like, whoa, dude. I thought you had to stay out caffeine, ways. Bro. I thought you had to hide that Monster Energy drink under your bed, dude.
Oh, man, just don't tell my mama.
Yeah, dude. He's like, yeah, we had some girls, made some bonfires, dude. Sit by a creek.
By the creek.
Yeah, drinking some Coors Lights. Like other people were trying to listen in another conversation. Man.
Coors, non-alcoholic.
All right, man. That was a little tangent. So, you came in here? You came in hot.
Oh, real hot.
With some Ellen.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
this is hot off the presses right now.
Ellen, I think she's talented.
Ellen.
I
used to date an Ellen.
Yeah, we remember that one.
Yeah.
We remember that one.
Yeah.
So Ellen, if you guys listen to prior shows, I think that Ellen is a pedophile, but that's my own thing. But
what?
Ellen is also super talented. Like you can't get around that. And
okay.
You came in hot with those stories of her being a beezy.
I've always felt that she's just kind of a bitch.
I've never liked Ellen, dude. And
there's
all my
something that
girlfriends
rubs
forever
me.
all watched Ellen. I think I'm home from school, throw on the Ellen show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and almost every girl I talk to watched the Ellen show.
I mean, I get it.
I didn't get it. I never understood what was so good about Ellen. Dude,
I get it. Well, she's kind of like her comedy style is sort of like it's not self. Maybe it was at one time. What I think it's like what it's gone from is like her being like just sort of this kind of like in between of self-deprecation. Like she's very intelligent. I'll give her that much. She's very intelligent.
Great speaker.
Great speaker.
And half of you can't fucking talk when no one's even looking.
And she's very funny. And I think she does a lot of great things. But I think her comedy style is a little mean. It's like the joke is never on her. The joke's always on somebody else.
Yeah.
And
most of the greats will like rip other people apart, but then they'll dig into themselves. You know,
I think the people that stick around for a long time, and maybe that was a part of Ellen's comedy career has been around for a long
yeah.
Long
like
time.
When I was telling you about like her girlfriend dying, she was like 23 years old or something.
That's amazing, yeah. And was she probably wasn't famous then. She was probably
after the girl died, and that's what this conspiracy people think that her girlfriend was a sacrifice for selling her soul for fame. Because after that, she
taking
did
a few steps there.
Yeah, fucking LeBron James Euro steps right there. Yeah, guys, we're watching.
Whoa, yeah! Is this the first game back?
Second game
back.
It was first day back.
So this is the first day back of the NBA, and it's kind of crazy to see empty stadium. However, they have people zooming in.
The virtual crowd.
The virtual crowd is hilarious
so
to watch.
Stupid, dude.
I think it's hilarious. There's like one guy eating a hot dog. Like,
bro,
people are still on their phones, just not giving a shit. Just like every Zoom call ever. Anyway, so Ellen. So yeah, she's a comedian who I think she's had a really long story career, but I think a lot of her jokes are really at she can't laugh at herself. That's basically the crux of what I'm trying to say. Crux of the argument.
We all know a bunch of people that can't
Can't
laugh at themselves.
It's
can't
hard.
like take when
You know,
people
some people
like.
can't do it.
I think those people grew up without like having friends that would like the way I grew up. My friends were always busting each other's balls, and if like we knew that something that made you insecure, Bubba, we would bring it out until you would get over it.
Yeah.
And a lot of many people did not grow up like that and get offended if their friend said something. I'm not talking to that bitch for fucking 2 weeks, dude.
And it's so much harder to do if you're not young, if you're not like 14 and can get over it like the next day. So I think Ellen is just kind of in that stage right now. I don't know if you guys, did you ever see the video of Ellen? She like put out free merch before like one of the shows, and she like did like a hidden camera thing. And I think what ended up happening is somebody took like 2 items instead of 1, and they were like explicitly told to only take 1. And so she calls these people up out in front of a whole Ellen audience. And it's like, oh, you stole from me.
Well, you passive aggressive
You stole
bitch,
from
Ellen,
me.
dude.
And then they put them in Ellen jail. They had like a little jail cell off to the side. How
Do you think that's choreographed?
on the Ellen side, yeah.
Bro, wait. Is there a holding cell on the Ellen set?
It was like a prop, but like they made them sit there for like 15 minutes. Just fucking like, oh my god, it was just so stupid.
Did she let them keep the extra thing, or they had to
No,
give it back?
oh, there was
you salty dog, Ellen.
like there wasn't like because like I feel like after that like okay, well that was really nice. Thanks for like taking the joke. Here's like a free fucking car. No, they're just like,
give me 2 cars.
can you like give us the stuff back? Like I figured exactly what it was, but just so salty.
In the sue happy nation that we currently live in, did that couple sue? Something like making fun of me on a live television or something, some dumbass lawsuit.
Could in civil court, but that was like a couple years ago, and so I think this is like well earned, and I'm really curious to see how this pans out. Because
you didn't get to it.
What did I get to? Oh yeah, so
why this is all going on? Dude,
I thought everyone was on board. So anyway, yeah, now there's like a letter that was written a few days ago, like an open letter.
By her cohorts?
By her staffers, current and former. And they're basically just like saying that it's a toxic work environment. And Ellen is a meanie pants.
What do you imagine? Did you know she's white as shit, dude? Ellen never had a fucking tan in her life. Do you think she walks out there and just like, you motherfuckers? Like, do you think she's like that? Like screams at everybody? And Ellen's a powerhouse. She's a Hollywood powerhouse.
Uh-huh.
Who's like top 5 in your mind, like big dogs of Hollywood?
Ooh, we probably don't even.
And
we
when
probably
I say
don't
big
even
dogs,
know
that's
the names.
women and men included. Yeah, we don't know. Like I'm not gonna sit here and name. Harvey Weinstein was a fucking big dog. He was the big fit. He was the whale. But we don't really know
who are the big, like the hardest hitting.
Let's go like the actors. Who are the fucking big boys?
The big boys. Tom Hanks definitely stands out to me.
Tom Hanks.
Leo.
Also a pedophile, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is a pedophile?
Yeah.
Is that something that's going around these days?
Yeah. I'm not even going to get into it because I've overexerted myself on that and it's just exhausting.
I feel like Tom Hanks is like everybody's like ideal. Okay, well, I'm sure.
Leo, for sure. Leo's a box office banger. Tom Hanks, he puts out a movie, people watch it. Like, it could be the slowest fucking movie. People still watch it.
Brad Pitt.
And these guys are like mid-50s, dude.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is he in his 60s?
He might be in his 70s.
Bro, do understand how long.
1970s.
Who had a better career, Tom Hanks or Clint Eastwood?
Probably Tom Hanks, I would say. Clint Eastwood kind of went crazy in like the early 2000s when he was, or like, do you remember like that thing when he started talking to a
He
chair?
could die any day. He's old as fucking dirt.
He has had a longer career though. He is old, but I think directorially he is amazing.
Tom Hanks got to direct also though.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He did one of my favorite miniseries ever, Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers, so good, dude. So good.
So good. So he did that with Steven Spielberg. So he's a great guy. He's got director chops, and I really hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. I hope he's not a pedophile, because I think he's like the most likable person.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Hey, he's good. Hey, man, Kevin Spacey needs to be buried beneath a prison, but damn, he knows how to act in a fucking movie, TV series.
Oh, man.
Shit. Bad guy. Terrible guy.
Tom, if you're listening, please don't make this bite me in the ass.
Hey, man. Tom?
I'm interested to hear this conspiracy theory about the pedophilia.
Okay.
Don't mention it now.
He disabled his Instagram comments because his Instagram comments were flooded with like pedophilia stuff. And he has like really weird stuff. Like he'll post like gloves and there was this dude, Isaac Cappy, who worked in Hollywood that got like thrown off. They say he committed suicide by jumping off a bridge into like a busy road. But he was exposing that Tom Hanks was a pedophile and Seth Green was also. And so Tom Hanks, him and Rita just got Greek citizenship. And in Greece, they just declared pedophilia as a disability that deserves benefits.
Benefits?
Yeah. It's like a mental disorder. Huh. And so I don't know.
That's
like when the conspiracy theorists see that, they're like, "Oh, he's fucking fleeing to Greece," you know. Like I keep tabs, but I have I got tabs in a fucking book. So if this is all true,
all right,
we got it. If it never happens, fuck you, assholes.
But who wouldn't want to retire to Greece and do that?
I don't know. I want to go to Greece, dude. I've never been.
Not to live.
Never been to Europe.
Maybe retire.
Where can we go? Where can we? Are U.S. citizens? Are we allowed to travel?
No,
I know we can go to Mexico.
Yeah, right now.
I know we can go to Mexico.
Can we go to Mexico?
Because there's a lot of countries that are like no U.S. people allowed. Mexico, you can.
Canada, can you go if you like work in Canada?
I don't think so. Because I don't think Mo. I don't think they're letting.
They're not letting Mo in.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he has an American passport. I don't know what's going on.
It wouldn't make sense because a lot of people do along the border. They work in. Well, I guess nobody's working these days physically. Yeah, I think we're just us as Americans. We're just kind of shut out. We're isolated once again.
Quarantined.
Yeah, we are the quarantine nation.
Dude, I saw. This is the only political thing I want to talk about. There's teachers. So, like, you know, the whole drama about sending the kids to, there's like a drama about sending kids to school right now. Like, schools don't want to open. The teachers' union, they don't want to work, and they don't want to work from like a remote location to do like Zoom calls or something, but they still want to get like benefits for like you know, like you getting the check weekly or whatever from this whole corona relief.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't want to teach or anything, but they still want to get paid. Like, I was like, dude, Winnie, you and I, we pay for like schools, right? In our taxes.
I hope so.
Can we have it back? Like, if no one's in school right now, can we have our money back?
I will say, and hear me.
I really want to get a Harley, dude. I really want a Harley, bro.
Did you get a refund yet?
Yeah, I got the refund.
Okay. Well, did you get a refund or did you get your quarantine thingy? On your taxes from your
I gotta pay taxes, buddy. I gotta pay.
Hey, now you're living. That's great.
Paid last year. I haven't got a refund in years. Dude, years.
That's how you
I
know
think I was like 20 was the last time I got it.
You're doing well in life if you don't get a refund. I will say.
Just got this sick new fucking tap, bro. Tax refund. Dude, how many people you know went and got like fat sleeves when they got their refund?
None.
Oh, fuck, man.
How did
I know. Yeah. I know all these my friends are fucking douchebags. I love them. But y'all, bunch of
Country
tools,
versus
dude.
city, man.
Dude, sick. You like my fucking Samoan tribal tat, dude? No. No, you fucking paid $500 for that?
It says refund in tribal.
Was your tattoo artist blindfolded the whole time? Man.
There are some good
You ever
tats
see, like,
and some bad
tat
tats.
fails? Dude. Oh.
We should do some reaction stuff to that.
I'm working on. I hit up my cousins.
Okay.
I want to get this set up because it'll probably be on their property.
Okay.
I don't want to have to get into like fucking liability, like release forms, contracts, but I want to do. My uncle has a clay pigeon machine, skeet shooting machine, and let's do like we get set up like a big old field, get like a like a fence around it, you know, like you know the strings that you hang from post to post with little triangle flags on them, make it look all legit. Some canopies,
like field day, kind of deal.
Yeah, okay. And just do throw some cash down. You ain't getting in with no fucking cash, buddy.
This is for the listeners.
A-bod.
This is for everyone?
If you're in Oregon,
if you want to fly out,
if you want to fly out, sorry, can't buy you a plane ticket yet. But if you want to come out and show us how to shoot some shotguns, we're gonna do like a skeet tournament. We'll do like 1-on-1. We'll have like beep, beep, pull, and then like throw it up, and then first one to shoot it, and then you'll have judges who shot it first, and then it'll be like first to three, you know, first 3 pigeons.
So is it quick reaction? So it's like the first, there's one clay pigeon.
It goes up. Oh, we could do 2 to go up. Yeah, 2 will go up.
And you shoot yours.
You each shoot. And
somebody will.
Yeah, and if you, first to 3, you move on. Double elimination. So you have a chance if you get in the loser's bracket and you win it, you have a chance to face in the champ. But yeah, that'd be fun, dude.
Yeah, I'd like
it's hard.
I like to think myself of like being a good shooter because I was like with.
Oh,
I've got good aim, you know.
I'm not like I didn't grow up shooting shotguns. Like I shot shotguns, but never like we did skeet shooting a couple of Christmases ago at my uncle's. It's a lot harder.
That's what you do.
A lot harder than it looks, dude. Bro, it was savage, dude. We had like because I come from a big family on that side, and dude, it was like everybody brought their shotgun. It's so fun. It's so fun, dude. Drinking beers, shooting clay pigeons. Very few things.
I can't think of anything better than that,
man.
Then
that's
again,
what I'm saying.
I've never
Technology
shot.
that shit consumes your mind, dude. You just sit there and you scroll through YouTube, you scroll through Twitter, you scroll through Instagram, you scroll through Facebook. No notifications, but you're like, oh fuck, what's going on? What are you doing? Like, there's so much.
You could be out in the field right now,
dude.
drinking a Coors
banquet.
Get fucking
shooting the shit.
Down
Don't touch my fucking truck. Don't touch my truck.
Man,
ever. And yeah, man. My friend just bought like 3 pistolas today. He sent me a stab. Just 3. Got her fucking revolver, like badass Dirty Harry style. Man.
Fuck, man.
My friend across town, he ordered a semi-automatic shotgun. He was like, dude, this guy has a 1 pistol, and then his second gun ever, like, you know, like most people, like, we have hunting rifles. That's right. We grew up with guns because we got hunting rifles, and then
slowly.
This motherfucker got a semi-automatic shotgun, and he ordered like more than a month ago, and it still hasn't came in yet. And I'm like, dude, when that thing's coming in, I've never shot one, but it's like I imagine it to be like Call of Duty, boom, 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 crazy.
Where do you shoot around here? Is that out the back door?
Just fucking no. I hear gunshots in G-Town, dude.
G-Town.
So I got a fucking dog.
Don't dox yourself.
No, G-Town.
G-Town. Georgetown.
Yeah, Georgetown.
We live in Georgetown.
Where is Georgetown?
It's
Philly?
in D.C.
Oh, yeah, Georgetown is D.C. I know someone. I don't know someone, but I know someone that goes to Georgetown.
A lot of people go to Georgetown. Georgetown's pretty cool. Good business school.
Chocolate City.
Or is it like a business school, or is it just a business school? I think it's just a business
basketball school, bro.
Yeah, it's a basketball school.
A basketball school. And
if you're ever in the G-Town area, go to Madams, Oregon. Madams, Oregon.
The bars.
The
bar
bars
was open today.
Oh, the bar here?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
I haven't wandered over down yonder since it's been open. Local watering hole.
It's good to see all that stuff. It's good to see bars open, especially in Portland. Things are opening up here in Portland. I'll dox myself. I don't care.
You don't want to go to Portland right now, dude.
Actually, no. You know,
where is that courthouse? Like, what street is that on? I don't know where any of this stuff is happening.
Well, if you go right outside my front door and you just take a left, you just go straight across the bridge, and it's right there.
The Hawthorne Bridge?
What the fuck, man?
Dude,
you just doxed me.
Don't know
You just
Portland.
doxed me.
I don't know Portland.
Okay, yeah. So it's right across the Hawthorne Bridge, and I actually was setting that up. So I don't live on Hawthorne. It's right across the Hawthorne Bridge. It's really only taking place in 2 city blocks, and that's it.
I know where all the feds are staying.
In a motel, right? Somewhere.
Like right next to me.
That's so funny.
Dude, I see them having their like pre-game chats. One day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the days I was walking by.
That's so interesting.
I was like, "What's up, boys?" I was like, "You guys,
bunch of beefcakes hanging out." Like,
not even like beef. There is some beefcakes. Like, dude, again, I am like so against fat fucking cops. Like, dude, get the fucking shape. My whole thing, I think being a cop, it has to be.
Or get behind a desk.
Yeah. Yeah, be desk boy,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Will Ferrell and other
bitch
guys,
boy.
dude. Bitch boy.
Paper
hey,
bitch.
The tuna fish.
Paper bitch.
Paper bitch.
Desk pop.
Dude, desk pop. Hey, have you ever done your first desk pop? Dude?
I just did mine today.
We got to do that skit.
We got to do a desk pop.
Yeah, we got to do. I've done a desk pop. I was fucking like 10 years old.
Yeah, on accident.
And I shot a living room, dude. But no, one thing, cops. It has to be way hotter. It has to be hotter. It has to be way hotter. It has to be way harder to become a cop, dude.
Boston Yad.
Yeah. Dude, you got
Haven't yet.
you should go through like the hard. It should almost be military, like how they get Navy SEALs, like to get the hardest.
Yes.
How do you guys get fat on the job? Like usually when you are at a job,
You get fat on a job because you got
you
the
get
job,
fucking free meals. Yeah.
and then you're pushing papers. Hopefully,
But that's why people like are hating you guys because none of you guys evolve. Like how many?
Okay. So you're not saying it's directly related to them being fat.
No. I'm just saying like people usually in any craft that you do, you want to get better at it, you know? And I would think of like if you're a cop, you probably want to go like take jujitsu or like some sort of like, you know, shooting classes, self-training classes. Yeah. That way, like, dude, if you know how to protect yourself, dude, how many videos I've seen of cops just get fucking manhandled? Like, dude,
really?
Yeah, dude, I see cops just getting their asses kicked. I'm like, dude, that's on you, man. Like, why are you not, like, perfecting your craft? You should probably shoot less people if you knew how to assess a dangerous situation better than, the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my gun. You probably be a better cop, dude. You'd probably be way better at your job.
I agree.
But yeah, I walked by these feds. I'm like, what's up, boy? This is like a few weeks ago. What's up, boys? You getting ready for the weekend? It was a Friday. They're like, it was like a Thursday or a Friday.
What
They're
is
like,
weekend?
The weekend. They're like, tonight, dude. I'm like, well, good luck, boys. And I just kept walking.
Yeah, man.
They look like a bunch of hardos, dude. There's like, I see all the unmarked cars, New York plates and shit.
Oh, that's so weird. It's really interesting. That's a really interesting insight.
What do you think? You can't just be like, this is what I'm talking about, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The left and the right, I think y'all fucking crazy because no matter what your guys' party does, you guys are like, well, that's just the fucking way to go. Like, because the other side doesn't like it. I fucking love it. Bro, you can't just pull up and snatch a you can't pull up and just like, hey, get in the fucking van, dude. Like throw him in.
Not even say, hey man, get in the van. No, it's like,
yeah, I don't care if like you like Trump and all. That's fucked. That is fucked.
Yeah.
And also, you can't be like, why are, dude, this courthouse, the infamous courthouse across the world, is this the fucking Alamo? Like,
it is, in a way.
Like, yeah, like.
In a way, because
do we just let them burn it? Like, okay, you got it.
Well, that's why they're there. They're there because it's federal property.
Yeah, and I get it. You can't destroy that.
You can't destroy federal property. And they have destroyed federal property. And I think that's one of the reasons that, like,
dude.
One of the reasons that Trump is justified sending out federal troops.
I think in that case, you are right to protect like a federal courthouse. You want
Yeah,
to put on the mark.
and the anarchists and the people. I don't think it's the Black Lives Matters people.
No.
It's not the people who are protesting at 6 p.m. being like, "We shall overcome." Like it's not those people.
No, they go home to their families.
Yeah, they got to work in the morning. It's the people who are staying up till
bro. You know they
4
love it.
a.m.
That would be fun. Like honestly,
it's unemployed. It's unemployed summer camp.
Yeah, you want to go fucking throw some Molotov cocktails, dude? If I was like shit, I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like, man,
I don't have anything tomorrow,
dude,
because I am unemployed.
Dude. There's this one dude.
I am also unemployed. So I'll say that.
Fucking cheers, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, give me a cheers. There's this one images that got posted online of this guy. He had, guys, let this be a warning. If you're gonna partake in nefarious activity, don't have your name tattooed on your back and then go rioting shirtless. Not the smartest idea when there's cameras literally everywhere.
Yeah.
This dude's just Shizner or whatever. He got caught like starting fires in one of the courthouses that got burned down in Portland. And they found him, like, there's all these pictures of him, like, rioting with his shirt off and, like, the tattoo. They caught him by his tattoo.
Sure.
And there's, like, it's a, bro, minimum of 5 years.
For burning?
Like, burning federal property.
Wow.
What? Hey, man. I hope you didn't just, like, burn, like, a printer or something. Like, you know, no, fuck this printer.
I don't know. If you break that
they're gonna fucking lay the book on you, bro.
Yeah.
And at that point, like, Winnie and I mean, I've gotten in trouble with the law 100 times over more than Winnie has. But like,
I have a few parking violations.
Dude, I had unpaid parking violations. School. Those are school fucking parking.
Oh,
yeah. but
you're fine.
Yeah, me and Winnie, like, we're not fucking stupid, dude. You gotta know you can't, like, come on, man. Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for burning federal property. If you came into my house randomly and, like, burned something, I'd probably fucking shoot you. Like, yeah. In the federal court, the cops just left and have at it, boys, dude. It's crazy. I don't know, like, Portland is such a national story. I don't even care. Like,
it's become national. It's amazing. It's almost like kind of like it's almost like an out-of-body experience because, like, every night something goes down. But, like, I'm just watching Harry Potter.
Dude.
I'm trying to catch up.
Fuck yeah, dude. Get the fuck in here.
I got this thing. I'm on the clock.
Oh, he's on the clock.
What do you mean you're on the clock?
Get a haircut?
No. What do you mean you're on the clock?
Looking good. I got shit to do. Let's go. Help me.
What are we doing?
Oh, you want to help us unload a barbecue?
Okay, let's do it.
I know. Like I said, I just got to finish moving and then I'm fucking free.
You're a fuckboy. Sorry, guys. We had to piss out of our huge dongs and help baby squirrel some groceries in the house. And Sava AF ditched us, but he brought us a barbecue. So that's a win in my books. Before we took the break, we were talking about how Winnie's been so disconnected with this whole Portland situation, with him living in Portland just across the bridge from all this fucking
not so much
lunacy.
Disconnected, but the so yeah, you live right across the river. I can hear the flashbangs go off.
Cool, fucking Call of Duty, dude.
Yeah,
fucking Warzone, baby.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear the helicopters. See the helicopters. I can hear like the. I can hear like the. Well, yeah, that, and then also the loudspeakers going, Portland, or like, this has been deemed a riot. I can hear that from the backyard of my house.
Wait. So is that like, fight on? Is that the bell? This is deemed a riot.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, man, and that's awesome that you're able. It is awesome.
It's really existential. I've tried to make trips out there, and I've done it to actually like go check out the protests, but I haven't been back. This is like a resurgence with the federal troops out there.
I want no part of going out there
because it's kind of scary. People are getting arrested, man.
And dude, I might. Like, why would I go? Like, honestly, why would I go? Like, I could
to check out some history.
My eyes are not lying to me. I could see like all this
but
crazy, and I wouldn't want to have to
witness
fucking knock out a
history.
Knock out a riot. I witnessed it, dude, and it's history repeating itself. That's my opinion. But I like
this is a piece of history, though.
It is. No, we talked about this a lot of times. I'm like, this time that we're in right now, we're gonna remember 2020 for till the days we die. We're gonna be like, 2020 was fucking wild, dude.
Summer of 2020.
But
yeah, it's gonna be like Woodstock.
That's so. Like, I envy you for being like getting disconnected, and I finally like disconnected myself from it, dude. Because I was like, there was like no sports. And, like, I hadn't taken any vacation, hadn't gone camping, and, like, dude, my last 2 weekends were fucking fire. So fun. And...
So you mean disconnecting more and, like, not caring
dude,
about all this
I
stuff?
was just, like, there's no sports, and, like it's, like, before, like, I told you before, like, I didn't really dive into politics until, like, Trump got elected, all this crazy stuff. And then, like, I just caught myself, like, constantly following all these shit, like, dude, just, like... putting like so much unneeded stress on myself. And then out of the point, I was like, bro, they're all fucking assholes. Like, I don't fucking care. It's exhausting. Like, I see the lunacy on both sides. And I'm like, I just want no part. I'm fucking done. I'm not voting for any of you fucks. Like, I know I live in the U.S., but I am not, like, when I find a candidate that I'm actually like, dude, this guy's fucking badass, I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Yeah.
There's, like, people like, oh, fucking love Trump. But, hey, man, we're still, like, locked down and shit. Like, there's nothing changed on either side. Either side, they're playing a fucking game with each other, and politics is the dirtiest game. And, like, Portland, I live in Oregon. But I was watching all that shit, and then, like I said, the last 2 weekends, I went camping. And 2 weekends ago, I went out camping. It's out in the woods. No fucking service. No nothing. Good people, good friends.
Yeah,
going
man.
boating. Oh, dude. And now I'm just like, let Portland burn. Let Portland burn. And then we'll rebuild it, dude.
So,
There'll be a lot of work, dude. It's good for my business.
Like I said earlier, it's only these like 2 city blocks that are actually being burned. However,
you would think that it's all of
protests.
Portland.
Well, that's what the media is making out to be. It's like all of Portland's burning. It's not.
It's pretty interesting to see.
Just a very, very concentrated amount of anger and hate.
Yeah, small area, and it's like the Alamo fighting for the scorehouse, and it's
in a way, yeah.
It's so, guys, and I know like there's people out there that are so balls deep in whatever news station that they watch, but it's kind of amusing to me to see.
Or
I don't know
causes that they,
the media manipulation on all sides, dude. It's insane to see, dude, how they blow stuff up. And you're like, man, I do think the media is the enemy of the people. Like, if no one has done a better job at dividing Americans. And, dude, I go out there, dude. People are fucking nice for the most part. Like, for the most part. People are
But when you
great,
involve
dude.
Politics, all of a sudden, man.
Dude. What are you doing? Like, man, it's insane. So I'm out. I'm out of the game. I checked in. I was in balls deep for like a year. Fucking daddy's out, dude. Y'all crazy. I'm good. I'm fucking good, man. I'm so good. But on this camping trip, dude, let me tell you.
Segue.
Let me tell you.
Let's hear it.
We were out camping at Hills Creek over in Oak Ridge. It's like an hour past Eugene.
Is it pretty remote, or is it pretty? Is it like people? Are people camping?
You're about 30 minutes from town.
Okay.
You gotta go through like mountain roads, 30 minutes, and then
so you're not too remote, but you are.
Yeah, not too bad.
There.
We had boat out there, so wake up early, 7 a.m.
Oh, you got a boat.
Glass water, and go out there, do some surfing, do some wakeboarding. I couldn't because I'm crippled right now. But man, dude, that's my element, man, dude. There's nothing more than I love than being out there with good people, good drinks, boating, out in the water, swimming. Like, it's awesome. We went out all dudes in the morning.
Yeah,
did some boating, and then it was my cousin's boat. My cousin drops off the dudes, and he went to go take the wives. And we had a group of probably about like 20 people.
That's a big group.
But we got there, and then like half of them left.
Camping.
So when we were camping, it was about probably 10 couples, and then they limited down to
it was
5
a couples. It was a couples camping trip.
Yeah, everyone there was married.
Gotcha.
So half of them left on Saturday.
So I would not be invited.
I wouldn't give a fuck, dude. I wouldn't hang out with you. Dude, but there is people.
I'd probably hang out with the ladies.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, Russians are so cliquey. Like, when there's all these little married groups, and then when like you're at a party, and then like one of your other friends that's not really a part of this crew is like, "Hey man, can I like come hang out with you guys?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, dude, come over." But then you gotta ask the like the person who's
The
in
other
charge,
couples.
you know,
Yeah.
quote unquote the person, and they're like, well, we don't really fucking hang out with them. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? How are you supposed to meet people? Like it's so frustrating because I'm not a clique. Like I break all that bullshit down. I'm like, dude, I'll fucking hang out with anybody. If I'm like, dude, and
So true.
I hang out with them and then I make my assumptions after hanging out with them. But on this camping trip, so when we got dropped off, my cousin went and picked up all the wives to take them on their little boating trip, and then
That's 10 people on a boat?
no, at that point it was like my cousin was driving the boat, and then our other friend that married our cousin, he went on the boat with them, and then it was probably about 5 wives, so it was like 7 people on the boat. And they picked up, there's this cove that we had a really nice camping spot, like a fucking legit, like remote drive in, but like you like hike in a little bit. You hike in like 50 yards, so you're like lugging your shit, you know, back and forth. But
Yeah, pretty easy.
real nice spot, close to the water, good tent spots, like great spot. Cove to park the boat, you know. And so there's these other single girls. I don't know what the hell they were doing out there camping, but I guess my cousin, so he drops those dudes off, and we proceeded to get absolutely obliterated, like just lost the full day. Like my cousin dropped us off and then picked up the women, and all the guys that got dropped off, we just got drunk as shit, dude.
Yeah.
And my cousin picked up these girls that were just floating around by our campsite. You know, they were like, maybe if we float next to the boat, because boats get bitches, dude.
Yeah,
Boats always attract people. You know, you got a boat, you could just like pull up to the dock. What's up, ladies? You want to go boating? Like they would all jump on. Like, yo, got candy in this Malibu. You want to jump in? They all fucking jump in. So he picked up those girls.
Can't do that with cars these days.
No. Especially not like Astro vans. Definitely not.
Or a Malibu.
Yeah. Dude, definitely not a Malibu that pulls up. But my cousin picks up these girls, and then they like all went boating. And I guess the next day, like I said, we got dropped off probably like noon from boating.
Yeah.
And I made some Pearl Harbor drinks. Have you heard of a Pearl Harbor before?
That was terrible.
Oh, dude, I saw the drink. I saw like a TikTok video of someone make a Pearl Harbor drink. I'm like, sounds good. So I tried it out. It's Crater Lake vodka, that Modri liqueur, like that green one, the melon.
Modri? I don't think I've had Modri before.
Oh, dude. And then it's pineapple and a lot like lime juice.
That sounds good, though.
I understand why they call them Pearl Harbor, dude. We were destroyed. The drink destroyed.
But did you have a rally later in the day, and then you overtook all the islands?
We took a nap, woke up, and then we got drunk as shit again. Then we woke up. The next day was a lot more chill of a day, like just chilled. But then, like the next day when we woke up, my cousin picked up those girls, and they were out on the boat, and those girls were having a twerk off, like teaching all the wives how to twerk and shit. And I'm like, my cousin, you're a fucking asshole, dude. You only took one dude with you. You took one guy. All these girls having a twerk off, dude, man. That shit cracks me up. But
Dirty River or Dirty Lake sleuts.
Yeah.
That's probably a derogative term, sleuts now.
Nah, whatever.
I take
Get
that
over
back.
it.
Dirty River folk.
Sleuts. Sounds way better. What is he? But yeah, awesome times. And then this last weekend is my little brother's birthday. Shout out, happy
birthday to
Mav.
Gunslinger. Happy 14th birthday, Mav. May it be your...
Yeah, dude, he's going to be the youngest freshman.
Wait, is he 14?
Turned 14, but he's going to be a freshman.
I fucking just guessed that out of the top of my head.
Yeah, dude, insane. Okay, Cynthia, the mind reader.
Wait,
or is it Sabrina?
Who's Cynthia?
Cecil?
Mind reader?
Who's like, what's like a
Cecil.
Psychic's name? Cecil the Psychic.
Well, okay, you're talking about
Cecil,
Miss Cleo.
I'm a little offended.
Miss Cleo.
Miss
Yeah.
Cleo. Cecil was the lion
and Sabrina,
that died.
Cecil was the lion who died.
Why do people like Harambe more than Cecil?
I think they liked them at the same time, but they were just around at the same time, you know? And Harambe...
We don't cry for dead lions out here in Zimbabwe.
Harambe was... He was memed pretty hard, so...
Man, dude, hey,
meme culture got
man.
it.
I know that this is like hella Throwback Thursday on Harambe,
yeah,
but dude,
kind of
the audacity to get mad at shooting the the gorilla. Like, dude, this gorilla was like flinging a little kid like through the water. I mean, shoot that mother trucker, dude. If that was my kid, I'm like, give me the gat. Give me the gun. We're taking this Harambe out. People, pray for Harambe. Man.
That's what
I thought we're teen people. That was a little kid. You saw Harambe just like dragging the kid by the foot in the
kid
water.
was okay, though. The kid was okay.
Amazing. Yeah, crazy.
I don't think they shot Harambe. It sounds like in front of a firing squad. Like,
okay, you are hereby.
Do you understand your crimes?
Harambe. You must walk out on the ice wall. Or what was that in? Have you watched the Batman with Bane? Have you seen it? When they had the People's Court, they were like, "Okay,
dun, dun.
You must walk through like the ice."
Dun dun. No, I don't think I've seen that. Is it Batman Begins? Is that the
No, it's the one with Tom Hardy. Whatever the last one with Christian
Batman?
Bale. It's good, dude. Check it out.
Batman Blue.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You haven't seen Batman?
I've seen Batman. I've seen some of them.
Okay.
I'm bad.
Christian Bale, also one of those guys who, like, every time I see a Christian Bale movie, I haven't watched that Ford versus Ferrari one or whatever.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, Matt Damon's in that one, right? No.
Is he?
No, there's someone else.
Matt Damon, another one.
Matt Damon.
Like, he don't put out movies too often.
He doesn't.
Who are the up and comers, dude? You know, like Brad Pitt and all them, they were super young when they all finally got their big breaks. And then we've had Brad Pitt our whole life, Tom Cruise our whole life, Tom Hanks our whole life. Who are the guys that are going to take that mantle? I think it's the guys
from England. A lot of English actors.
Like the Jonas Brothers?
What? No.
like Harry Styles?
I think they're pretty sure they're from America, if like at worst Canada.
Always, those British actors, they come in here, don't even know that they're British until you see them in like an interview.
Michael Fassbender. Oh yeah, and a lot of those fucking actors are just like undercover Brits.
Yeah,
you know, you're just.
Fassbender's good.
Fassbender's
good.
And I hear he has a hog. Apparently,
I can see it. He was Prometheus, dude.
Was he Prometheus?
He was like the alien on the island.
Let's see. The last thing I saw him in, I rewatched *Inglourious Bastards*, and he shot the Nazi. Oh no, that was another guy who shot the Nazis in the balls. Great scene. If you
the Mexican standoff at the bar,
in the cellar.
Bad place for a rendezvous. I love that movie.
Place for
That's
a
one of my
rendezvous.
favorite. Yeah. My name is Lieutenant Aldo Raines. I'm the business of killing Nazis. I will get my scalps, dude. A movie. I just watched Django. He's my wife. You never watched Django, and I was like, wow. What the fuck are you talking about? You never watched Django.
Christopher Waltz is another great.
Oh, yeah.
Another great actor.
Yeah, so good.
Amazing.
He's usually like a villain. He was a Bond villain.
Yes, he was. I mean...
And he was, I guess you could say he's a good guy in Django. Yes. I don't know. Django is such a good movie, dude. And I will never... The mask... Like, I remember the first time watching Django... And like you watch the whole movie and they get to the mask scene where it's a raid. And then you just see like Jonah Hill out of nowhere, Fat Jonah. You're like, what the fuck is Jonah Hill's in here? Dude, laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Can you see? Not too good. Dude, that's
such a good movie.
It's a raid. I can't see. You can't see. All that's matter. Can the horse see? And then they all like go and get blown up. Jamie Foxx. Hey, Jamie Foxx is pretty talented, dude. That guy
very talented
comedian.
Guy.
He can sing and rap, and then he fucking was good as shit in Django.
He was. I agree. He is a force to reckon with.
And like we don't see him as shit often.
Is what you call that. He is a force majeure.
What's the majeure part?
It's just like
trump card.
Yeah, we'll say Trump. Yeah, trump card. He's like the top of the cake in every cake competition.
He's good, yeah.
I loved him in Horrible Bosses, too. As Motherfucker Jones.
I never watched the second one. I saw that first one.
Well, stay with the first one. That, it's like... They didn't make a third one. So, if there's a third one...
Is there going to be a third
one? I really hope there's not a third one. But usually it goes, first one is like boom, it's there.
Can you think of
Second
any?
one,
Can you think of any
lower.
sequels that are better than the first one? I can't at all.
Yeah, but people, if you have more than one, if it's like a trilogy, people. Oh, you know what it is? Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
Cuzzy, do you know how many times I've watched that whole trilogy? You know how butthurt I am that there's not a follow-up to Return of the King? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Just one more. Give me Aragorn one more time. Let me see Aragorn as king.
So true.
Come on.
I
Let me
just finished
see him
watching.
bang Steven Tyler's daughter, dude. Come on. Come on, give it to me.
Is this Steven Tyler's Erwin?
Liv Tyler?
Is it Erwin?
The one that bangs Viggo Mortensen?
Is she the elf or the human?
She's the elf.
That's Erwin, yeah.
Erwin. You want to waste your life for these mortal. Like,
Yeah.
hey, who would have thought? Like, Elvish is a real language, isn't it? Do they have, like,
Yeah, it is.
Who the fuck know? If someone knows how to speak Elf, please come on the podcast and serenade me with your Legolas tongue.
I was wrong about force majeure, by the way. Jamie Foxx is definitely not a force majeure, which is a unforeseeable circumstance that prevents someone from fulfilling a contract. So it's like an act of God.
Seems like a bad thing, dude.
Actually,
Definitely not a good thing.
Jamie Foxx is an act of God. Because it's an irresistible compulsion or greater force.
God might be black.
Yeah, it could be Jamie
Dude,
Foxx.
That's how you... I don't know what color God is, but would you say God could be black? Do you think people lose their minds? Do you want to talk about Jesus for a second? I talked to my mom
I don't know
about
anything
this.
about him.
I asked my mom.
I know very little.
Because you know how, like, the Romans put out that Jesus is this white, good-looking man. But when you read the book, when you read the Bible, like, Jesus was not known to be a good-looking man. He wasn't good-looking. He was more darker toned. We know what people look like from the Middle East. He came from the Middle East.
Yeah.
So then you see, like, white, like, the broad white Jesus, the long, conditioned hair. Come on, guys. See?
It's like the early version of Instagram filters right there.
Yeah. Yes, legit. Seriously, this got up. It just blows my mind that, like,
Yeah.
when, like, because I'm not in the party. I think that I think my personal opinion. I think Jesus was for sure of darker skin, and this whole whitewashed Jesus was a total Roman thing. Like, after they pushed it on,
That makes total sense, actually. You know what's funny is a lot of the conversion. It just seems so interesting to me that like a lot of people like in South America, people who like converted from other continents, they have pictures of a white
yeah.
Anglo Jesus.
And then just think, like, the Romans, like, if you execute Jesus, this person that everyone looked up to, you know, dude, the history is written by the winners. So everything that got passed down, you could create Jesus in your own, in whatever image you want him to be, and all that information gets funneled. And we all know Rome is dirty as fuck. Rome was terrible. Why do you think there's all these shows, like The Fall of Rome? Like, Rome was the center of the fucking universe back in their heyday.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. I would support people having a colored, color your own Jesus.
The thing
That's
is,
what I would say. Is color your own, because Jesus is, what do they always say? Like, he's always with you. It doesn't matter like where you are. Like, he'll always.
But like
be there for you.
people have this mindset of, oh, I just have to believe in Jesus and I have a chance of getting to heaven. Like, if you really dive into the Bible, and it's so hard to find a proper Bible because like Bibles of today are so fucking watered down, like washed down, like different meanings, scriptures changed in it. If you can find like an original from a long time, and
so there's like I know there's King James.
The King James
right?
is the standard Bible, but
Right.
I ain't fucking reading that thing, dude.
Why not?
It's bullshit, yeah.
To you or to... Because there's different translations, right?
Oh, tons of translations. And like I said, it's been watered down over the years. They'll take stories or they'll redecipher them. And the Bible is not a book of... I don't know. I haven't been in those times, but it's not... It's more metaphors. That's how I look at the Bible. And the Bible is not...
Yeah.
When like people, all these religions, the Bible is not a religion. Like you don't have to be a part of the religion to read the Bible. The Bible is a book of stories, a book of metaphors, a standard of life to live your life by.
Okay.
And then religions came and adopted the Bible. The Jews or like the Muslims adopted like the Torah or whatever, the Allah, the Quran. The book itself, like the Bible, is not a religion. It's just when people like, hate on religion and, I'm not going to read the Bible. Dude, read the Bible. Just read it one time. Just see what you take from it.
It's actually
it's not a religion.
I've never read the Bible before.
You don't have to join. You don't have to be in any religion to like believe in Jesus Christ or anything. The book is its own entity, but religions came and adopted
that's a really interesting point, and I don't think a lot of people
don't think about that kind of stuff. And
that's a very interesting point.
Hey, say what you want. I'm not afraid to say this shit, but like a lot of shit in religions across the board talk a lot of bullshit. Like, and like like you see these TV evangelists. Oh, dude, nothing makes me laugh more than these TV preachers. Like
evangelists.
Dude, like technology is like so against like religions and then you're this preacher on TV. You don't. They preach like the most basic scriptures. And it's like, and then, God wants, dude, I'm telling you, go watch Religulous with Bill Maher. I'm not really a Bill Maher fan, but you watch Religulous and you see all the bullshit with all these TV evangelists and Kenneth Copeland, that dirtbag dude. Like,
he's the guy with the really scary eyes.
The demons on the plane. Why would I find on a public plane with all those demons in it too? Dude, you're a demon, bro. Like, you are wrong. Like, that shit, that's like very triggering. But
scary.
When people like, and like with crazy times right now, I do think that there is a lot of people, and this is like my own personal opinion. I don't care. Like, dude, I'm team people. You're free to do whatever the hell that you want to do.
Yeah.
But I do think that a lot of people have like, we're a nation built on, God or Christianity beliefs or whatever. But read the book, dude. Take what you want from the book. But people like will shut it down. Oh, that's just religion bullshit. Like, people that are in religion are crazy because they always try to recruit people and stuff. You know?
Going into it, actually just reading it for what it is and not like what you actually associate it
there's
with.
crazy stories in there. Like Joe Rogan has a bit about like Noah's Ark, and he's like, Joe Rogan's like, I could ask like,
is this a comedic bit?
It was a comedic bit. Okay. And I'm going to butcher, so I'm just going to paraphrase it. But he's like, I could ask, like, a retarded kid, or I could tell a mentally... Man, retarded is what it is, dude.
I'm sorry. We want...
You can describe someone as mentally retarded. That is a scientific term, and I'm going to hold it to that. And then when we make fun of our friends, we call them fucking retard. But that's a whole separate thing. But mentally retardation... That is the scientific fact, and I'm not going to fucking allow you to yell at me.
We are the most unapologetic podcast.
And Joe Rogan's like, I could tell like a mentally handicapped kid the story of Noah, and then the kid would be like, I have some questions. How did he get all those animals on the boat? It's like, dude, how did he get all the animals on the boat? But
what was Joe Rogan's answer? Was it like corn? He just like threw corn on the gangway?
I don't know. It was a very old bit. One of his older, but
when he was like feuding with Carlos Mencia?
Back in those days?
Oh my God, man.
Dude, I remember my dad would watch so much Mind at Mencia.
Oh, fuck,
and it was
that
funny,
show.
dude.
No, well, maybe.
Like back, it was huge back in the day.
Right. Like,
it was like the Man Show.
Dave Chappelle.
Do you remember the Man Show? Girls on Trampolines? Bro, I watched all this shit with my dad. Should I even been watching that with them?
I think
I was young as shit.
the world is a different place now. Do you think the Man Show would be like that would never be allowed on TV?
I think like if you had a very successful like YouTube channel, you could do it. I don't know what network would put it on because every network tries to be so fucking PC right now. It's disgusting.
But do you remember Mansers?
Mansers, I do remember Mansers. I didn't watch it much, but I remember
the greatest show ever.
Dude, did we us '90s babies, early '90s? We're not like pulling that we're '90s kids. We're born in fucking '98. No. We're like we've been here. We're OG '90 babies. We had the best shows, dude. Best Disney shows, best Nick shows. Comedy Central was on fucking fire. Like MTV had music on there. Like
Dave Chappelle. Chappelle Show.
We had all the fire shows, and now there's a bunch of bullshit. Like, dude, you know how hard it is? Like, dude, PC culture sucks dick, dude.
PC culture does suck dick.
Man, like,
I can get behind that.
We had it all.
We did.
You know what show?
Oh, sorry. I was saying Mansers. Mansers is the best. They had my favorite question that they ever asked was, because they would always ask the temperatures.
I was in that fucking zone of like, I was like digging into politics and like pedophiles. I was like deep diving into this fucking new 11,000-year-old mines that they found in Mexico. Maybe the OG Atlantis. But what I want to talk to you about, dude, I watched, there's a new Netflix series. Oh, there's Cokes in there. There's no waters, but there's Coca-Colas in there. If you don't want a brewski. We talked about when he first got here. I was showing him my books. I've always had a fascination with like the mafia, the mob. That's why.
And
when
who
you guys
doesn't,
join
really?
the Roadhouse?
Yeah,
you join the Roadhouse Mafia, the Roadhouse Mob. And dude, did you know that those fucking Sicilians or those fucking Italians, they were in charge for 100 years. There's a show on Netflix,
probably
The Mob
more in
versus New
Italy.
York. Have you seen that
The
on Netflix?
Mob versus
The
New
Mob
York.
versus New York, and it's a 3-episode limited time series, and it was pretty much how Rudy Giuliani came in and
just fucking
just
annihilating of
he fucking dismembered how the mobsters would chop up your fucking limbs when you didn't pay up your bookie fees. Rudy Giuliani absolutely dismembered the whole mob. And
nice
dude,
one.
You see the video, like, because it's a whole documentary. Rudy Giuliani was young as shit, but he's kind of a little cocksucker because he was like always in the media talking about. But
I bet Giuliani was a little turdy.
That was media manipulation back then. The mob was bad. I'm not here pulling for the mob, the mafia. They ruled on their own set of fucking rules. The mafia was its own government within itself.
Extrajudicial. Extrajudicial.
Dude,
Sorry.
Dude, go home, watch. And all you listeners, after you subscribe to the Roadhouse Pod, hit that subscribe button. Go watch The Mob versus New York. So the mob had a 100-year reign. There's 5 families. There's 5 big families that ran everything. The FBI, and they ran New York. Absolutely. Like, the cops were fucking nobody. They owned cops.
Yeah.
They were.
Just dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Absolutely. They had their own rules.
Own system.
System. And then the FBI came in. And when the feds usually get who they're trying to get, dude. Like, the feds are good.
Yeah.
They snuck in. They were bugging everything. These houses, they were pretending to the FBI were
Bugsy
pretending
stealing everything.
Oh, dude,
Bugsy
these guys were walking into the most powerful mobsters that ran New York. Imagine New York City ran by fucking gangsters. That's what was happening back then. And they would go in as the cable worker or the telephone company to go fix a phone or the TV.
Oh, jeez, just gotta fix the TV over
They were
here.
installing bugs, dude. Like, and this guy was all improv. Yeah, I was a cable guy. Well, improv, shut up. Like, you.
This guy was improv. What do you mean by that?
Improv, as in he was dressed up like a cable guy. The phone company would call this gangster boss, and it was like the Gambino family. I can't remember all the families.
Luciano's.
There was
maybe,
5 families. Fat Tony, and bless you twice.
Oh my God!
They were trying to so they bugged all the big bosses. They bugged their house.
Who had a lot
cars.
of TV problems, right?
Yeah, they bugged like where they hung out, restaurants. They bugged all this shit, and they were listening to these gangsters for 5 to 6 years,
24/7. That's insane.
And imagine, and like all of these FBI agents were talking about how I was listening to this mob boss for 5 years, and almost like he knew him. He's like, I was just in the fly on the wall. Like, they had no idea I was there, and I hear his conversations. I hear his personality. I figure him out. Like, I almost know this person.
Yeah.
In and out.
Deep cover, baby.
Do you think that so we had all our feds listening to mob tactics for 5-6 years. You think that we didn't pick up any fucking notes of how the mob ran a city? Had to have. It would be negligent not to. It would be negligent not to take notes, you know? And
well, it's interesting. I think, you know, it might not be the mob running it, but it's just similar behaviors, attitudes, and systems and institutions.
They built New York.
Did they? Or did mussels?
Mussels.
Oysters.
Yeah,
Oysters did.
Oysters from Sicily.
Oysters built New York, by the way.
Bro.
That's why they moved there in the first place.
This is how smart. Like, think about how smart these motherfuckers were. They got into every labor union that you could think of. Siding, painting, cement business, everything. And so they got into construction. And every cement company...
This is working class, though. This is like...
The working class,
yeah. The working class.
They had a person... So they would, like a teacher, say the cement union, the builders union, ciders union. They would would muscle one of their guys into the head of the union.
Yeah.
And then they got like 2.6 million people to quit working, like construction, until they got a pay raise. And they got a pay raise. All these unions, they were in every aspect of building something. They had a union. They were in the restaurant workers union. Every like human rights, like employees' rights unions you could think of, the mob was in charge of it. And so that's when, and there was this five families. The main bosses of the five families were conspiring to control New York, and the FBI figured that out. Like, they had to prove that, because at first it was just a conspiracy. Everything is just a conspiracy theorist until it actually happens, and then you're like, oh well, no one ever's like, sorry, conspiracy theorist.
Oh, here it comes back.
But man, like the mob, the unions, they literally got shit to shut down, and then when they started building, and Trump, Trump's dad was a fucking gangster. You know, Trump was in this documentary, like a young Trump, talking about the building of New York and like all the skyscrapers that are going up, all the big high rises. The mob was attached to every big skyscraper that was being built, and they were getting like 2% off the whole job. And like their cement company, like that was owned by the mob, was the one that was pouring all the foundation and shit. They had their hands in every building. And honestly, that's smart. Like, if you don't want to, there was the gangsters that did all the drugs and shit. Like that's child's play. Like, you want to get into the big boy business, you get into like real estate, all that kind of stuff. Those were the smart gangsters, but they were being bugged the whole time.
Wow, you know a lot about this.
Oh, dude. It's insane.
I'm impressed.
It's awesome. I would say, like, go check out The Mob vs. New York. It was like, dude, they had a 100-year reign. They just... And then
you think about back in Italy, back in Sicily...
It was bad back there. Well, and they come over here.
Yeah. I mean, they've been around for probably longer than that.
They were their own government.
Hundreds of years. Yeah.
But they were ruthless. Like, if you knew something, like, they finally brought in all the five bosses, the five families.
A little sit down.
They brought them into the courthouse, and then, they all posted bail.
Oh, okay.
So when they're leaving, like, the next day, like one of the main bosses just gets fucking shot up. Like, it was dirty. It's such a completely different time. And then you hear, like, these FBI agents. This is what I talk about, like, a time with no technology.
Elliot Ness.
You see these FBI agents like, I just sat there listening to gangsters all day. They're like, it was almost like a soap opera. They're like, we gotta go kill this guy. One of these gangsters is banging his maid when he has a wife. Like, dude, and then the maid was their what's that word? When FBI has a compromised person within
a compromised person, or you mean informant?
Informant, yeah. The maid was an informant, but this gangster was cheating on his wife with the maid, and she was the informant. Like, dude, there was no cell phones about this. There's nothing you could watch. They just sit there and listen to this real life soap opera. It's crazy.
That's a job, man. Right there.
That is a job.
That is the job. That is insane.
And with that being said, guys, we had a lot of rambling. We'll see you guys.
This is a rambling episode. I kind of like it.
Next week.
We get fun.
At the Roadhouse Party. We got some badass guests lined up.
We do.
They're athletes. And completely different sports. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys...
you want to tease the sport a little?
We got professional fighting. Like UFC, Bellator.
Ding, ding.
And then we have like the Michael Jordan of cheerleading. The dude version of like
This will be interesting because
this fucker has like 10 rings, dude.
Yeah, this guy's got a ring.
And dude, he's way more athletic than you think you are. He does like double backflips and shit.
I'm gonna be really uncomfortable in the room because he's gonna be able to just do backflips.
He's just holding both of us up with both his hands. Let me know when you want to come down. I want to come down.
We'll have to do something like that. Yeah, we'll have to do something for the videos.
Check out another Netflix show, Cheer.
Cheer.
He's in Cheer.
He's in Cheer, guys. So we're gonna
not like
sound like the major character.
You'll see, guys.
Yeah, you'll see.
Stay tuned the next couple weeks. Hit that subscribe button. Follow Winnie D's on whatever social media that he's still plugged into.
Yeah, let's see. You know, I am so bad at the meets, but
yeah, we're really bad at Facebook. I'm the worst at Facebook.
We should be proud that we're not good at Facebook.
I had a guest. Well, a guest wanted to come on.
It's all about the gram.
There was a guest that was like, I'm in town. I want to come on and do the pod. And I'm like, she sent the message on Tuesday, and I just saw it today as we were about to, as you just showed up. That was the last thing I saw, and I was like, fuck. And I'm swamped to the weddings this weekend.
The Russian life.
Yeah, the Russian weddings are back, dude. So, shoot us a follow, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts. Put a review in. And fuckers, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, little fuckers. See you next week. Peace.
There's no mistaking. You and I in the right side of my pickup truck. You got my heart racing. Ain't nobody gonna stop the way that we live. Ain't nobody gonna stop the love you give. Might just be our last chance. Summer night, live right. True romance. Southern man, all I need is an open face.